everybody, welcome to MT Guitar and to Pink Floyd Friday. Today we're learning one of my all-time favorites, actually the first song I learned on guitar, Wish You Were Here. Everybody should learn this intro and solo, I think, especially if you're a Pink Floyd fan. But if you're just a guitar player, I think it's just such an important song to learn. It's one of the first songs I teach people who, are brand new to guitar perhaps, and they want to learn something cool. The riff teaches you so many essential techniques that everyone should, strive to get better at, including hammer-ons, single note melodies, basic strumming, right? It's all there. Holding down fingers of a chord while you play a riff, and being able to play both open and fretted notes, etc., right? Just so many important techniques there for any level. And for the solo, also similar thing. You're learning slides, and then you're learning pull-offs, right? Double stops. Again, slides, vibratos. Need a little bit of bending, which I don't want to do too much on this 12 string, etc. So totally essential stuff to learn. So this song appears on the album of the same name, of course, Wish You Were Here. Beautiful vocals by Gilmour on this song. So I've covered a bit about all how to play the chord progression in the song and other lessons. I'll put some links in the description below if you want to strum this song. Highly recommend it. We'll keep it focused just on the intro riff and the solo for this lesson, which is plenty of work for one video. But if you want to go ahead and strum the song, go ahead and check out some other lessons that I've made on this. And if you want to check out some tabs and resources, go to patreon.com/mtguitar, where I've got a lot of resources up there for you to check out. A lot of Pink Floyd Friday stuff as well. All right, well, that'll do it. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon and the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. All right, so you don't need a 12 string to learn this. Any old acoustic will do great. That's where I learned it, just on a regular 6 string. So this is a great lesson for keeping your fingers on certain frets while you play riffs, because you can just go straight to the chord. Really, really nice thing to be able to do. All right, now this is going to be 3rd fret, 6th string. We strike that, okay? And we're planting our ring and pinky on the 3rd fret, first 2 strings. So here we go. It looks like a G chord so far, okay? Hit that note. Now, 5th string, O to 2 hammer-on. With a hammer-on, you want to make sure you're not losing any volume. You're doing the hammer-on strong in rhythm. So, know this. Just notice the hammer-on is 3, 4, 1, and right on the and there. Okay, now 4th string open, and then 2nd fret. And that's the first phrase. When we go down, down, up. Some people like to play the entire E minor 7. That's totally fine. It sounds beautiful. I, by habit, play it like this. I kind of just like this more trebly E minor. It's still a full E minor with the E bass. You're welcome to also mute the 5th string and play this kind of E minor. What I end up doing is I go like down, down, up, bass, and I kind of hit the bass here and there. All right, so I might go like, and that's the kind of sound I like on it. All right, now 3rd string open, 2nd fret, 4th string open. Now we go to a full G chord. Down, down, up. Now down, down, up is merely a suggestion. Clearly, Gilmour is constantly creating variations in the strumming pattern. So I'm going to just give you down, down, up as a starter, and then from there you can go in down, down, up, down, up. Add more strums. Start on an up strum, whatever you'd like, okay? But down, down, up is a good way to go. So we've got the first 2 phrases. Ready? Down, down, up. Open to O, G. Down, down, up. Repeat everything. Down, down, up. Okay, that's the entire first half of the intro already. Now, we start the same way, but this time we go 2-0, 2-0, right? That's 2, 0, 2, 0. Get your index back on the 4th string 2nd fret for an A7 sus4. Okay, nice 2 chord there. So that's, get the finger back, down, down, up, down, up. A couple more strums on that one. Now we skip the 3rd fret 6th string and go straight to the hammer-on for the last phrase. All the same. 2, 0, 2, 0, up, down, up, down. Now to end it, 0, 2, hammer, O, G chord. So that's last phrase. Here's the ending. Then it will repeat for the guitar solo, which we're going to do now. Okay, I'll play the entire intro all the way through at the end of the video again, so you can play along with me. Let me switch, even without an edit if possible, to the solo with my Gibson Southern Jumbo here. Okay, love this solo for so many reasons. I mean, it's just a brilliant solo, and it's such a good lesson because we're going to learn all these essential techniques on an acoustic with open strings and stuff, and it's just such an elegant solo. 2 to 4 slide, 3rd string, 3rd fret 2nd string. This is a G major pentatonic riff. Okay. Now 5, back to 4 3rd string, and then 3 2nd string, or E, B, D, if you will. Or even better, 5 in terms of the scale degrees, the 3rd of the key, the 6th of the key, the 3rd of the key, and the 5th of the key is a nice way to think of it. Major pentatonic. Not necessary to learn it though, so let me just put a sock in it. Okay. Now 4-2-0 pull off. You're going to pull off and get a click sound. So you want to get a strong pull off, not this. That's not going to work as well as pulling it down and getting a click sound like this. In rhythm, 4-2-0. Now 4th string open. Right? Sorry. 4th string open. Now 1st to 2nd slide, but an instant slide on the 5th string. See that? Just basically just a grace note there. Then 4th string twice. 2, 3. Boom, ba-da-ba. Okay, now some double stops. We're going to go 3 and 3 in the first 2 strings. It's a bar, so it's going to be tough at first, probably. Slide up to 5 and 5. Then back to 3 and 3. You're welcome to hit it again if you want to make sure you get enough volume. Okay? Or just do it with one hit. Now 2 and 3, slides up to 4 and 5, back to 2 and 3. Then you pull off 2 to 0, while keeping 3rd fret 2nd string there. Now you do it again, but this time it's like a staccato. You slide up, mute, now slide it back, pull off both, like that. Now slide up to 5 and 4, 4th and 3rd string. Very cool technique that Gilmour did to play unison with the G and B strings open, 5th and 4th frets unison to get a vibrato and slide out. See? So that's going to be difficult at first if you're more of a beginner. So work that slowly and carefully. All right, that's the first half of the solo. Now we're going to go 2 to 4 slide, 3, 4, 5. Now unbend. So unbend means pre-bend by bending it already and then hitting it and unbending it. And then pull off to 3 like this. Back to 4th fret, 3rd string, and then 3rd fret, 2nd string. So it's like this. Okay, now 2nd fret, 3rd string. Now we can't bend the G string like Gilmour did on the recording because he's using an unwound G for that studio session. But every time he plays it live, he slides it up. So we're going to do it as he does it live. 4 to 6 slide, 3, 5 second string, 4 to 6 slide again, 2nd fret 3rd string. So that's here we go. Okay, last phrase starts the same way, except now we bend and then unbend. Pull off, 5th fret, 2nd fret 3rd string. That's, see? 2nd fret 3rd string. Now a slide, 4 to 6 to 4 to 2. Now open right before a G chord. So that would be last phrase. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Up, down. Up, down on a G chord. Then the verse starts. So, okay. So you think you can tell? And the chords are C, D, heaven from hell, A minor, blue skies from pain, G. Then it switches. Can you tell? D, then to C, then A minor, then a G. And after the verse, then it goes back to here. Now I'm going to play for you one last thing. I want to play for you the entire intro riff with the solo combined. This is what I do often, and if you've worked both independently by themselves, you can give this a shot. Okay, so it's going to be like this. 3, 4, 1. Then the riff coming up. See? Really cool to be able to do that. So I'm going to play the entire intro. You're either welcome to play the intro riff with me or play the solo along with my intro riff. All right? Let's give it a go. 1. Go. Good job. This is a must-know for anybody, I think, especially if you're a fan of Pink Floyd or of just guitar in general. You know, it's just one of those classic solos and riffs. So I hope you enjoy. Go slow. Work every phrase. It's not that long of a solo, so it allows you to really focus and get a good sound, form the right muscle memory habits, etc. All right. Good to see you all. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.